Hey, Abigail. What day is it?
Probably the 12th, 13th. We're not really sure.
Hey, I asked Abigail, not you.
It's the 7th.
It can't be the 7th. It was the 7th when we got down here.
If you can't see the sun, the days don't change.
Bad news, everyone.
What is it?
Did I ever tell you about my pa and my grandpa?
Only about a couple hundred times.
Well, my grandpa built this place, and he said the end times were going to come. And then he settled down, lived a long and happy life, and then died a normal death. And then my pa found this place, said the end times were coming, and then he settled down, lived a long and happy life, and died a normal death. And then I found this place, and this time, I think the end is actually going to come.
Just tell us what happened, Charlie.
This shelter was built 6 decades ago, and therefore, most of the non-perishables in here have, well, perished.
I never should have come down here. I had it figured out better than you and your grandpa did down on the farm. I was gonna live out the rest of my days till my time finally came.
There is no farm, Abigail. They blew it to hell along with all 50 states. I don't know what kind of fantasy world you're living in where you can survive with just water filters and solar ovens. That's not how the nuclear apocalypse.
For the last time, Stephen. It's not nuclear.
Then what is it then, huh? Because I can think of plenty of places that want to see our beautiful United States, God bless America, by the way, destroyed. It's the communists, I tell you.
If they wanted America dead, then why is it the end of the world, huh?
Maybe we blew them up too.
It's not the war that did us in, it's a failure as a human species. We were given this planet and we irreversibly damaged it, and now we're trying to blame it on someone else.
See, there she comes again with all of her sciencey sound and shit.
Excuse me. I have a master's in environmental science, and I'm halfway to getting my doctorate. I think I should know what I'm talking
Okay, well,
about.
if you're so smart and humanity is so dumb, how come you and all your lab coat-loving friends didn't just fix it all?
Folks, we can't afford to be doing this right now. We're all in this together, and we gotta get along.
All right.
As I was saying, we're running low on food, and we're trying to make the supply run.
If you want to die, go ahead. But there's no way I'm going out there.
No one's asking you to. Not everything's about you, Stephen.
Hey, town or no town, I'm still a voice of authority. Need to remind you all who reminded everyone of the end times in the first place?
Yeah, and then you had no plan, and you sat outside banging on the door until I let you in. Anyways, if any of us are going outside, we need to be ready for anything. We don't know what could be out there. It could be, hell, zombies, aliens. It could be nuclear or environmental for all we know.
You laugh now, but believe me, the things that they put in the water supply alone would be enough to do a number on humanity. Don't even get me started on vaccines.
Oh my god, I can't take this anymore.
You know what, Abigail? You might be right. Hell, we might all be right. But we need to stop pushing our ideologies on each other and just prepare for as many scenarios as possible. All right. This is where we are. And this is the closest supermarket. It's about 2 miles away.
I am not eating any of that.
What?
None of that is real. This is probably more radioactive than your nuclear apocalypse. Too many fake dyes and
The
preservatives.
preservatives keep us alive, you hillbilly!
There's a block of houses around here. They have gardens, we can raid them.
It'll do.
Provided they aren't already contaminated. If they are, we're gonna have to go to the supermarket and see what remains of all the prepackaged foods.
But
There's no other way.
You've literally been eating Charlie's Rear Non-Perishables for the past 7 days!
I did what I had to do, okay?
All right. Well, I'm glad we figured that out. We're probably gonna need some breathing gear, decent footwear, maybe a weapon or two.
Okay, but who's going?
Well, I, for one, am not.
Hey, farmer, you know the outdoors.
No,
Hey, I'm gonna shout with the guns. Baby, hey,
I'm going.
You. Really? After all that about Earth is screwed over, you're really gonna go out there?
It's nothing I can't handle for a short amount of time. Probably because she's better than us.
Hey, she's trying to look out for us, so you need to stop trying to start something.
Well, I'm trying to help. And if I don't come back, which I probably will, but if I don't come back.
So that's what this is about, huh? You're so willing to prove that you're right that you're willing to die for it.
I'm not. Listen, I may be wrong. I may be. But after living here for an entire week, I don't know if I can handle not knowing what's going on outside. What's still there and what's not. That's what I'm willing to risk my life for.
So you're saying there might not even be resources out there for us?
We won't know for sure.
And to think, I believed you.
What?
On the day the world ended, you came to me and you said you had a safe place, said we would survive it and it'd be better than the farm and everything. And where has that gotten us? You put us in a box in the ground, and yeah, sure, we survived the end of the world, but what good is that if we can't live on past it? I'm going. If these truly are the end times and the good Lord wants me dead and gone, then he is free to take me up to heaven. But if there truly is something out there, then at least we'll have found out. And I'm just gonna go back to the farm and I'll live out the rest of my days there because it's sure as hell better than whatever the heck is going on here.
Well, glad we got that all sorted out. Just you and me.
Well, I'm going too.
Huh?
Think about it. What's the point of living down here if we're all just gonna starve to death, right? We need to go out there and we need to get resources. And that means we need as many hands as possible. We're all gonna go. Whoever comes back. Whoever doesn't. But the bottom line is we all need to be there. Hey, I get it. You're scared.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're not just scared of what's out there. You're scared of being wrong. But we're at the end of the world. You need to get out there and face it.
Fine. But if I go out there and I'll see dead corpses or rioting or communist parades in the street, well, I'm coming right back here.
Those are equally bad to you.
Alright, men, women, we're gonna get out there. Whatever you see, you're most likely not gonna like, but we have to face it. Stay close to me, keep your weapons drawn just in case. If anything tries to kill you, drop everything you have and run. It's better that we have to make a second trip than for one of us to die. So, are we ready?
Let's rock this popsicle stand.
Hey, wait up. What day is it?
It's July 14th.
Wait, it's been a whole week?
Yeah, darn right it has. A week since that one right there. Plus we're all gonna die.
Hey, so the world didn't end? Everything's fine?
I mean, fine is a strong word, but yeah, I mean, nothing big has happened.
Really?
Yeah. You know, you four look real messed up. Maybe you ought to, I don't know, take a shower? Eat something that didn't come from a can? And as for you, Mr. Mayor, you should probably skip town. The moment people see you, they're gonna be coming out with the torches and pitchforks.
You know the world didn't end last week, it'll happen next week, right? Or the one after that? The world's gonna end someday.
Stop trying to save face, Steven! It's pathetic!
You having a problem with what I'm saying? That all of this is gonna end someday and we're just counting down the days until some unknown doom. Well, guess what? I learned it from you.
He's right, you know.
What?
The world didn't end on the 7th, sure, but it's bound to happen someday, and you'll need to be prepared. So, Charlie, Ellis, you guys can yell about Armageddon until the cows come home, but I, for one, am going back to the farm. I hope you get your shit together by the time Judgment Day actually comes. God bless.
Have a good. You know, when my grandpa first showed me the shelter, he was real proud. He thought he was going to be the one to save humanity. And if it wasn't him, then it'd be my pa. And if it wasn't my pa, it'd be me. I'm sorry, Ellis.
You know, it's not like I did much better. The world can end in so many ways, and we can know everything about how it happens and nothing about what to do about it. At least you had something real, something planned, you know?
I guess so. I'll do better next time, I suppose.
Let's hope there's no next time.
I mean, it'll happen someday, right?
I mean, it's inevitable the way it is. To oversimplify it, someday the sun is gonna explode and all of this will be gone. But that doesn't mean we can't live life. It's great to be prepared for the end, but we should be doing anything we can instead of just stocking shelters. Because I don't know about you, but I don't want to see this town get wiped off the map before the end of my life.
So we'd just be passing it to the next generation then.
Not like your grandpa and dad weren't doing that. Come on, we've been gone for a week. I'm sure there's a lot to catch up on.
What about...
We'll figure out the future later. It's not like the world's gonna end tomorrow.
It might.
Well, it's true. It might, but that's what we've been saying the whole time, and look where it's gotten us.
Yeah, you're right.